Well, here we are at day 4, and came out of Cypri Flats. I still mispronounce it. Zibi Flats, and we're heading to Mount Laguna. And the climb from there is about 2,000 feet. And up ahead are my hiking buddies. And we are about a mile from town, from Mount Laguna. We're planning to stay there for about 2 days to try to wait out the snowstorms that's supposedly coming this way. So I'm guessing that all of this is going to be covered with snow in a couple of days. But I figure I'd vlog here because this is a beautiful place. It's all been beautiful, but this is the first time we've actually seen pine trees. There are quite a few of them here, and it's quite nice. They've been dropping these pine cones. Of course, I'm partial to pine cones, and they're all over the place. So hopefully they'll make a whole bunch more trees in the future. The temperature here has been quite cool. I'd say it's probably still in the upper 40s, low 50s. The sun is out, which is really nice. If you sit in the sun and take a break, it warms you while the wind cools you, so it's kind of a perfect combination. No real complaints. Well, actually just one. There's someone on the trail that is defacing property. They're writing something on any bar or metal. They'll write on it with a white ink something about PCT 2020. Quite uncool to do that. That's totally wrong, and hopefully that person will stop. Also, you know, I don't mind when someone writes on the dirt, you know, any kind of saying or names or whatever, because that gets washed away. But shouldn't be doing that either. But someone actually defacing property, not only illegal but quite uncool for a hiker, and it gives us PCT hikers a really bad name when someone does that. So on behalf of all PCT hikers, hopefully this person is found and set straight. My only complaint is that, but other than that, it's been beautiful out here. Physically, I'm doing well. I think in one of my earlier videos I talked about suffering from plantar fasciitis. Still have a little bit of it. It still hurts a little bit, but I'm able to hike with no problem. My hiking gait, my walking gait is actually returned pretty much back to normal, and everything seems to be coming into place. Fixit is still a little bit behind us. He caught up to us last night, but he stayed behind a little bit. He still has a knee problem, but he promised he'd make Mount Laguna tonight. We are going to be staying there for 2 nights and maybe a third, depending on logistics and when we can make it to Warner Springs to resupply at the post office. The post office is obviously it's not open on the weekends, so if we have to stay an extra day to not resupply in the post office on the weekend, or not be able to resupply at the post office on the weekend, then we'll stay an extra day. We've been all in pretty good spirits. Everything's been going really well. You know, day 4, of course, this is the beginning, but quite happy with how everything's turning out. Don't have my trail legs yet. I would say another 3 or 4 days before I get my trail legs. This rest in Mount Laguna will definitely help to establish those trail legs now that we can rest a couple of days and get rid of all that long-term fatigue that we've been building up. For us older people, it takes a little bit longer to recover than the young bucks that are out here. They can probably recover in overnight, as opposed to us that requires us about 3 or 4 days to recover. Anyway, just a little bit more view of the trail in front of me now. So far the trail has been pretty well defined. There's a couple of places that the trail was not that defined, and had to kind of stop and look at my Guthooks app to see where it went. I did make one wrong turn and went about half a mile. This was day before yesterday. but quickly found it, of course, using the app. Strongly recommend the Gut Hooks app or the Half Mile app, which is, I think, outdated now, but one of those apps is definitely quick and easy. Definitely carry a set of paper maps just in case the technology fails on you, but the phone apps have been really grand as far as how well they work. Blue skies, finally have blue skies today. The last 3 days we've had mostly cloudy skies and some rain mixed in, but the sun today feels really good when it hits your skin. Well, we'll see you in Mount Laguna.